Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Shout out. What's up with battle? Battle rap be getting lit when I be at work. What is this, bruh? I'm chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Getting ready to go to work. Next thing I know, my phone's lighting up. Bleep, bleep, bleep. It's crazy. What y'all talking about? What's this? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all pulling up. What y'all think about all this? This is kind of crazy. Don't let none of this distract you from bad news. Tell it. Bad news has told. The battle rap community has been talking about it for weeks. Battle news, what's the name? Battle, I said battle news. Bad news has bit the cheese. Let none of this distract you from that. Bad news is sitting in the background. Don't wipe the sweat off your forehead, bad news. Because you were talking to the detectives. They gave you the McDonald's. And with 100% accuracy, you pointed to number 4. Wait a minute. So I see where the climate of battle rap is going right now. And I do want to say this. Shout out to Angry Fan. I see you in the chat. We must not lose perspective. Bad news has told. It is what it is. Ain't no wiping your forehead, bad news. Ain't no wiping your forehead. Told on the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So what do I think about that? I see that Verb and Geechi Gotti. I guess Ada and Geechi is going at. Bruh, I'm scrolling on Instagram and then I see Ada is wilding. I'm like, what is going on? Next thing I know, I'm on Twitter. Geechi is wilding. It's lit. I'm like, a battle just happened. The battle events happened and it's crazy already. It's lit. What y'all think about that? They going back and forth. I don't know, man. I hear Verb gets involved in it. Shout out to Verb. Geechi like, I'ma tap that chin. Shout out. Geechi went in his spaces talking reckless. What's his name? Verb went in his spaces. Geechi like, I ain't about to go in nobody's spaces talking about, you come in this space, I'll pull you up and we gonna talk about it. Geechi was wowing. You know what I'm saying? Verb apologized. You know what I'm saying? He did apologize. What y'all think about that? Some people say, you know, some people don't like the apology. Some people don't. But I think when I don't know who Verb was talking to. The dude put it in perspective. He was just like, yo, like the way you put that, like if you like somebody that, you know, reps that type of lifestyle and you see that, you can understand how somebody can get mad. You know what I'm saying? So Verb seen that and he ended up apologizing. You know what I'm saying? He apologized, but then he wanted to know what was up with the chin part. But in a roundabout way, he apologized for it. That's why I ain't like, by the time I got home, I seen everything going on. I'm like, I'm trying to get out of work. Y'all know I work 12 hours. I'm trying to get out of work. I'm like, I'm trying to act sick at work. I'm like, I'm sick. Help me. I got to go home. You still got to stay. By the time I was trying to get home, I'm driving. The truck is too big. I'm driving too fast. It's raining outside. Nashville's got a storm warning. I get home, all the apologies and all. I'm looking just to make sure I still got all the correct stuff going on. And then Verb, you know what I mean? I looked and Verb had, you know, basically said he apologized. I don't know, man. I don't know. What y'all think? It's like Verb is, you know, he wants to be in the algorithm. He's Captain Marketable, you know, and then this is this, you know, type of situation. I don't know. But Verb at the end of the day is a battler. right? I'm saying that to say this. Verb hasn't battled in a long time, right? Since the whole Hitman situation, all of that kicked off, he really hasn't battled, you know? So if you a battler and you not battling, you missing a lot of money, right? I would suspect a person that is a battler is missing a lot of money, all right? So is it worth, you know what I mean? Kind of go, it's like, all right, so if somebody like me, right? If I got a problem with a battler, right, I don't care. Like, if I say something, I try to be as respectful as I can. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if it gets to a point that I say something and then somebody gets disrespectful, and whoever it is, I ain't just saying like anybody. Like, I kind of stay a little bit disrespectful if I... But it's like, I'm not battling, you know what I mean? So I'm not about to be, you know what I mean, on stage and not getting my second half if something happens. I've talked reckless on here a lot. You know what I'm saying? And went to the events around the same people I've talked reckless to. I've done it a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who knows me knows that that's happened a lot. I will say things and ask Rob, 15 minutes of fame, I will pop up and be walking right in the front. You know what I mean? Even when me and Rock had a problem, I walked right next to him. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I be wanting, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm huge. It is what it is. I don't care about nothing. But, you know what I mean? You got to be smart, you know, at the same time. If you doing this, you trying to get some money, you see that somebody be rolling with like 15 people, you know what I'm saying? And deep like that, is it really worth continuing to go back and forth? You know, so I heard Verb's apology. I haven't heard, you know, Geechi Gotti like accept it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's kind of a touchy subject. You know, people ask me what do I think about Geechi and this whole situation. I'm going to say this. I don't care who the battler is. I've never heard Geechi tell. Like, I've never heard anything like that. I've never, like, y'all, bruh, I would, and this is just any battler, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm cool with you. I don't care. If the paperwork comes across the desk and it says Geechi Gotti told, like, I'm lighting up and I'm talking about it. I just never have heard anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Don't mean like, I mean, I don't like, I never thought, what's his name? Bad News. Never thought he did nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've never heard of Geechi doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like, time will tell with anybody. You know what I mean? But I just haven't heard that. As far as Bad News, he told, you ain't getting out of this, Bad News. I don't care. You not. You told, Adi Boom told. It's what it is. Accept it. Y'all, hey, don't try to stop this angle on Bad News now when y'all battle him. Bad News actually had the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Geechi, I never heard nothing like that with Geechi. You know what I'm saying? Bad News, though. It's a different story. Over and out. Copy that. Remember that? We didn't forget about that, Bad News. Just saying. Somebody said, was it the cop emojis? I don't know, man. All I know is number 4, you know, had a difficult time. Bad News saying nobody ever got locked up. Number 4 was arrested. That's what I know. The snitches I know for sure in battle rap, Bad News and Adi Boom. That's it. We've all seen the paperwork. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. You know what I mean? As far as Verb, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna have to battle one day or another. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it ain't really worth it. You know what I mean? As far as Geechi, and is Geechi wrong for going off, like wanting a chin check? Not really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you live in that thug life, I'm not living the thug life. I don't care. I'm civilian. You pop me, you might get told on if I don't get you back. But I'm in Tennessee, so we got that right to flame you if it go down. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm legal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is. But if you live in that thug life and you around like all of them people, you be around. I've seen Geechi a lot of times. Like, I've never talked to him, but I've seen him like at different events. He rolls with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if he with people like that and this stuff is out there and you got a battler that is popular as Verb saying that, you know what I mean? You can kind of see how he can kind of go off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably mad too, just being real. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he apologized. That's what y'all want. What y'all want me to say? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, Cal said he saw Bad News signature on that work. And Bad News wants to battle Calico. We not gonna forget about that. We not forgetting about that. You know what I'm saying? He called Calico out years ago, but he been kind of sneak dissing Calico. Calico's kind of reacting. I put a post out saying that. Calico laughing about it. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't be mad. Hey, Calico, if you thinking about having another event, if you want everybody to buy the event, I know you was thinking about maybe, you talked about it last year, maybe a Calico versus Lux, you know, part 2. I actually do want to see that. Y'all, some people don't want to see it. I want to see it. I think that would be interesting to see neutral grounds for Calico and Lux, because I think they did do Calico bad. Like, when you go back and watch Calico and Lux, bro, it's like Calico's rapping, they got the camera on his pants. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? Lux is rapping, they got the camera panning around his face, flashing Diddy. It's like, what are y'all doing? It's like URL set Calico up. I'm sorry, URL, this is what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? I rock with y'all. But I do want to see that battle on neutral grounds. I think it would sell. I think a lot of nostalgic fans will end up buying the pay-per-view. I definitely will buy the pay-per-view. Because right now, pay-per-views is kind of like, I don't know. It's hit or miss. Sometimes you think you're going to get a good pay-per-view. People don't show up. Or it's a lot of technical difficulties. Or you waiting like mad hours to watch the battle. It's a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, but a battle like that, I don't care. I will wait 6 hours for that battle to happen. And I will pay for it. You know what I mean? And I think Calico is a dope artist. I think Lux did a very remarkable job. Him versus Nitty. I think that was Battler of the Year last year. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely like to see that, but it would be an expensive battle. You know, so just being real. You know what I mean? But like I said earlier in this blog, do not let any of this distract you. Shout out to James Thigpen with the $1.99. I appreciate you for the super chat. Don't let none of this distract you from Bad News. Telling everything. Pulling Officer Ward to the side, asking him to stop the recording. Identifying photo number 4 with 100% accuracy. We cannot forget about that. We can't. It's got to be concrete. And I feel like Bad News has that concrete situation. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is the Av versus Verb battle, is it going to happen? I don't know, right? So I did a live and I was talking, and Verb popped up in the live and he said Av canceled the battle. I don't know if that's true or not, but Verb did like at me on Twitter, and he showed me a video of Av in the spaces saying that he doesn't want to do the battle with Verb anymore. So I don't know. Is the battle going to happen? Is it not going to happen? I want to know. You know what I mean? I think the face-off between Verb and Av got like 1 million views at one point. Drunk Av is lit. Av, I don't know if you stopped drinking. We need you to do that a little bit more. I need you to just, before you do an interview, Casamigos, whatever you're doing, we need that. Bring that energy back. Because the nice Av, no. Congratulating Tay-Rock. We don't like that. Some people like that. I don't. Go crazy. Let people know what it is. You are fire. You know what I'm saying? You won every battle last year. I don't care what nobody says. You deserved it. You know, that's just my opinion. But, you know, a lot of Tay-Rock fans voted for him, and then a lot of his peers voted for him. We heard Jazz the Rapper. She said she voted for him. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. We're going to go back into politics, or let me know if y'all want me to recap one of these battles. But as far as, you know, Geechi, I've never heard him telling on nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just me, you know, because people are hitting me up, asking me. I haven't heard nothing like that. Bad news. You snitch. But I'm not going to talk about you right now. Jack Boy Maine responded. And I was going to do a separate blog on this. He responded to Gotti, right? Because Gotti did an interview on Hip Hop Is Real. And in the interview on Hip Hop Is Real, Gotti was like, yeah, I understand that bad news told, but like, why did Jack Boy have to be the person to put it out? Like, I don't understand why he kept saying that. I don't know why Jack Boy is the fall guy or why he's this and that. Jack Boy responded to that, you know, and Jack Boy was, basically going in on Gotti. You know, Gotti protecting bad news is what he was doing, you know, but it was kind of a touchy situation, so I kind of stayed out of it and I was a little busy. But go and watch that because Jack Boy went crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think.